Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios. On this 12.09.2024, current time is 5:52 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside. Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on Rumble Studios, and we are broadcasting into Rumble. We've got two people on Rumble. Thank you very much. We got one person on Locals, one person on YouTube, three people on Twitch. What do we got on X? One of those persons. Good morning, Tony D is in the house. Salute day to you. The missus isn't up yet, Tony. It's starting to. I've been up for it since 4:30. Been up. What do we have over on? We have nobody over on X Live right now. Good morning to you, Tony. Salute day. Hashtag positive start to today. And when she gets up, I'll say good morning to her. We got an early start here. About 10 minutes, 15 minutes early. Let's see if we get kicked. I'm not going to be on Facebook, Tony, because for some reason it didn't take. The post, yeah, there's something going on with my Facebook here. It seems like let me check something. Yeah, Facebook is acting a little wonky this morning. Yeah, it's saying I got I'm putting up my quote for the thought for the day on my private Facebook. It says I'm getting fact checked on it. I don't know what that's all about. So we'll just move that to trash and leave it like that and stuff. That's interesting. I couldn't hook up the Facebook to the public Facebook. It wanted to go to the private one, but I'm having issues with the private one. So I think there's something. I think there's a connection issue. But we are on Kick again. Let me see how Kick is doing. I don't think it's doing good. Let's see. Let's see, channel. I don't know. Let's see. Am I being okay? It looks like I am live. No, it says I'm offline. Streaming, but I'm offline. What's going on there? Okay. We're just gonna. Okay, we're going to disconnect. I'm not sure what's going on. Let's see. Streaming. Let's see what we got here on the Kick. It says I'm offline. So we still have some issues with Kick. Let's back out. And it's still. I'm going to disengage. I'm not like what I'm seeing on Kick. Kick is. Huh. I can't disengage from Kick. What the hell's going on there? I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay, that works. It's a typical Monday. I guess that's why I started early here. Let's see. That's not. Let me check something here. Let me check. Let me go this route. Let's see. Rumble Studios connections. Okay. I think I removed it. Let's see if that worked. Um, huh. Let's see. Oh, we'll just continue. Oh, hey, Tim Fan 40. Good morning. Let's see. Let's get this in. We'll get Tim. We got Tony D. Salute to you, my friend. Good, my brother, veteran, good friend, fellow broadcaster. We got Tim Fan 40. Tim Fan 40 in the house. Yo, Tim, coming in from Michigan. And Tim saying hey to Tony. Tony saying salute. And then we got Tina in the house. Good morning, Tina. I just get my day started here. Got the morning coffee. We're up a little early, which is good because troubleshooting a few things. We're not on Facebook. I think I disengaged Kick. Hopefully I did. Let me see something. We're gonna try something here. We're gonna go to the phone here. Let me bring up the phone. Get this squared away. Let me make sure I got that in double and stuff, and then we'll go to the phone here. Okay, we're on the phone. I'm going to shut my camera off here. I got the mic on the phone. Bring this down here. Okay, let me refresh this. Huh. Okay. Are we still there? Are we still there? Yeah, we're still there. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's go back into the Rumble studio. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, it's stuck. Let me check Kick. Okay, channel. Oh, we're doing that. Damn it. It's buffering. I don't Kick. Yeah. How do I disengage from Kick? Okay, well, what we got going on here, folks, is Kick is I'm getting they're streaming 15 seconds going down, streaming 15 seconds going down, and I restarted the stream key, so we're gonna go like an hour. Let's see. Can't disengage that unless I. So we got some funky stuff going on this Monday, which is par for course for a Monday. Yeah, it's pausing and then going again. How do I disengage totally? Huh. Okay, it doesn't want to release it from the. And we'll just go with it, I guess, here. And I'll deal with it later. Okay, let's get back onto the Okay, let me press the button. It's a Monday, okay? We'll deal with it. Rich Roberts, Sapphire Man Rich here with the morning coffee, and I got my people in the chat saying, "What the hell are you doing, Fireman Rich?" Oh, lots better. I got multiple things going on here and stuff like that. But good morning, folks. Good morning, people in the chat. I had to restart my browser here, so in doing that, I have to shut the sound off when I'm on the phone, broadcasting on the phone there to keep the stream up. And I'm just looking at a couple issues here this morning, and for all intents and purposes, we still got the broadcast up here, and that's the good. And we're early too, so I'm able to do those sort of things. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. I do have the morning coffee, and we just have the hot link in Facebook. There's something going on with Facebook, I guess, and stuff. So we'll throw the hot link in there for the folks that are watching on Facebook. And the thing with Kick, I guess I'm going to just have to stay off the Kick for a while. It's actually broadcasting, but it's going on and off, and in each on and off, it's putting up a file on my thing. So I'm going to have a boatload of files that I'm going to have to try and delete, which is no problem. So as far as that goes. And let's see. Good morning. My account was banned on Twitch on your stream. Not sure why. Not sure why either. It might be, were you soliciting something as far as that goes? If you're soliciting for, if you do any type of soliciting, Jared, it gets banned. Okay. I don't tolerate any type of soliciting. It's not that type of stream. Okay. I'll have to check into it. What's your Twitch handle? Give me your Twitch handle and I'll check it out. Jared Brobeck. My account was just okay. You were probably, if it was just banned just now, you were soliciting something. Okay. I don't give any explanation. Okay. So you can stay on. No, sir. I mentioned that I found your stream later and I appreciate. Oh, okay. Let me but you created that. See, the thing is, I looked at that. You just created that account a couple days ago. So right there, you're saying, that terminology goes right into someone that's soliciting. So I'm not going to explain anymore. You're following my account here. I'll have to check it out on the thing. What's your Twitch account? Because I think I banned 2 of them that came in. Which one was yours? Can you put your Twitch account in the chat there for YouTube? I'm trying to help you out here, guy. What's your Twitch account? And it was different. It wasn't the same as Jared Brobach. So let's check. My Twitch account has been active. Okay, let me check that. It's no cure for. Okay, let me check that out. Hang on for a minute. We'll do an on the spot check here and stuff. See, I'm pretty. I'll check that out. You come on another channel, okay? Let's see. What am I looking at? Channel. I don't want that. I need something. I need the setting. There we go. Account settings. Security. Okay, let's see. Oh, you're raised in New York. Okay. Hang on for a minute, Cure. You know what it is? It came in at the same time as another one came in, so that's why. Okay, so let me see. Okay, I unblocked you. You should be good to go on Twitch there. You're welcome, Jared. Sorry about that, Jared. There was one that came in just before that. That was follow for follow. So it's small print. Okay, so you're back online there. So you should be good to go. Give me a test chat. No problem, Rich. It is early, Jared. No, it came in at the same time. So I was looking at the one as far as, and it looked like that one that was. Yeah, so you're good to go. So you're good to go. Okay, we're back on track. Let's get back to the broadcast. We're having all these issues this morning. At least we're still up. We're not totally down. So, but you're back up there, Jared. Okay, let's see what do we got going here. I say, and thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming over on the YouTube there, Jared. I appreciate that. And let's see, Jared Brobeck is no cure. Jared. See, I keep track of the followers here, Brobeck. Thank you for understanding. It's all good. Yeah. Like I said, I don't. I see it got mixed in with that other one there, so I apologize for that. So we're all good. And I saw on your YouTube, you're a New Yorker living down there in Florida, so you're a fellow New Yorker, so I can do that. Let's see, Jared Jay. Okay, I'll just call. Oh, you grew up on the island? Okay, yeah, I'm up here in outside. I'm in between Binghamton and Elmira in Tioga County here. So let's see, Robach. Okay, I got you in the. I keep track of the people that come in and stuff like that. So thank you for being here. Okay, we're off and running. We got Tony in the house, Tim Fan 40. What else we got? We got Tina, and now we got Jared, who is No Cure on Twitch. So I accidentally deleted. He got caught in the crossfires there and stuff, but we reestablished him back on the Twitch. So thank you for that, Jared. I appreciate it. And we're waking up this morning. Woke up early this morning and got going here. And I don't know why this isn't taking place, though. I don't know. And I hope everybody had a good weekend. I did, for the most part. We got 5 people over on Twitch. Thank you very much. Or over on X Live. We're broadcasting on X Live, and we're off and running this week. We're start of a new week on this December 9th, and we had a pretty quiet weekend. It's let's see, current temperature is 32. It's not that cold, but we had the shades are down because at night we put them down. It keeps the coldness in check. Okay, let's see. Currently here in the southern tier of upstate New York, we have it dropped a degree. It was 33 degrees. Now it's 32 degrees. So we're at 0 degrees Celsius as far as that goes. And it got warm yesterday. It got in the 40s yesterday. So I think as high as 45. And so let's see what kind of day. Right now we got periods of rain, high of 44 degrees Fahrenheit, winds out of the south by southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain 100%. Oh, so it's going to be a rainy day today. Rain about 1/4 of an inch. Sun will be rising this morning at 7:23 a.m. So that's 5:55 in about 50 minutes, 50 to 52 minutes. The sun will be rising at 7:23, and sun will be setting at 4:35 p.m. This morning. So we'll check that out here in a little bit. Our world times and temperatures as I speak, as we get back into the swing. I'm trying not to worry about Kick. I know Kick is just going off and Oh, I guess that. Let's see. Let's get our world times and temperatures here as I speak. Starting in Honolulu, Hawaii at 1:15 a.m. As soon as it boots up here, 1:15 p.m. 1:15 a.m. Early morning, Honolulu. Clear sky, 73 degrees Fahrenheit. In Phoenix, Arizona at 4:15 a.m. Clear skies, 46 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Chicago, Illinois at 5:15 a.m. 50 degrees Fahrenheit, cloudy skies. In New York City, the jungle at 6:15 a.m. At 6:15 a.m. here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York, at cloudy with some clearing, 41 degrees down in the jungle. Down in Warner Robins, Georgia, where Tony is from. Let's see, where's Tony's? I know Tony gave the weather here. There it is. Tony's weather down there in Warner Robins, Georgia is at 49 degrees Fahrenheit, 66 for the high. Ooh, I like that temperature. 49 for the low, and cloudy as far as that goes. So there we go as far as down in Warner Robins, Georgia. And across the pond, the Atlantic Ocean at Cork, Ireland at 11:16 a.m. Sunny and clear, 39 degrees Fahrenheit. In Milan, Italia, in Milan, it's 12:16. Manja in Milan, Italia. We have some sun peeking out through the clouds, and 48 or 45 degrees Fahrenheit. In Kuala Lumpur, we have raining in Kuala Lumpur, 77 degrees Fahrenheit. In Tokyo, Japan at 8:17 p.m., clear skies, 46 degrees Fahrenheit. And down on the great continent of Australia, our good friends in Australia. Let me see something here. Our good friends in Australia, in Melbourne, Australia at 10:17 p.m., 61 degrees Fahrenheit, clear skies. In Sydney, Australia at 10:17 p.m., 72 degrees Fahrenheit. And see, this is what I'm talking about. We got this guy here. Let's see, that's mute forever, and we delete that comment. See, I'm getting the comments over on the Rumble side. So the Rumble, see, I get the notifications on the Rumble, so I don't know what these guys are doing. They get surprised when they see it. Why did you delete my thing? Well, you're soliciting, you freaking bozo. That's one thing I won't tolerate on my account. Don't solicit on this account. I've been broadcasting too long. The bots. The bots come in, and let's see, Rogue. We have had almost 4 inches of rain in the last week. Really? Well, you could use it to keep the wildland fires in check. Is that just certain areas of Australia there, Rogue, or is that sometimes rain can be a good thing, but 4 inches, that's a little bit too much in a couple of days. That's a torrential downpour as far as that goes. But you need the water there to keep things wet and not dry, to keep it from getting too dry, I guess. Let's see. Rogue says around my area, but most of the East Coast has just similar rainfall. Okay. Oh, on the coastal, yeah, you find that on the coast. Yeah, that's why I guess on the West Coast, the Great North. What the hell's my hair? Hair's all freaking screwed up here. It's all scraggly. There we go. The west, the northwest coast, Oregon and Florida, or Oregon and Washington State, they're always rainy states and stuff. So, let's see. Our thought for the day comes from, and this is the thing that's interesting. I posted this over on my Facebook and it got flagged. So it's something, I don't know what's going on with this internet. It got fact checked, and it's a quote from Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill, of course, the Prime Minister of the UK during World War II. Sir Winston Leonard Spencer Churchill was a British statesman, military officer, and writer who was Prime Minister of the United Kingdom from 1944 to 1945, and again in 1951 to 1955. How does that sound familiar? Oh, that's right. We had a president that just got elected that did that. He hasn't. He was Donald J. Trump was the 45th president. Now he's the 47th. We had some other knucklehead as a 46th president. And I say that because, in my opinion, the current president that's going out is the second worst president that these United States of America has had. That's my opinion, okay? As far as that goes. It's by far the worst president that I've had in my lifetime. I'd say bring back frickin' Clinton or Obama. This guy we had here the last 4 years is just, and I say that because I've been living in this country for 4 years, so I know what I'm talking about, folks. Okay, from our southern border, our economy, and stuff like that, there was no policies at all to mitigate that. It just 4 year, the last 4 years was just to mitigate to special interest groups and stuff. And the majority talked. There were 77 million people and the citizens here in the United States that voted for the new president, and the person that ran against the incoming president received 74. So that's saying a lot. And sadly, Rich, yeah. But the thing is, Rogue, the thing is, I don't worry too much. You know, it's like if I was younger, I'd be freaking out right now. But the thing is, I've lived enough and I've been in the service to know that my country, the United States of America, it doesn't matter who's sitting at the driver's seat. This country is strong. We gotta weather the storm on some knuckleheads that are down there in Washington, D.C., because we got bad apples on both sides. But hopefully the new administration that's coming in will straighten things out. And it looks like that's already taken place. So we're not going to get political. We'll get back talking about Winston Churchill. He was a politician. But I liked Winston Churchill. But it's interesting, when I was posting this thought for the day up, it got flagged on Facebook. So what's that telling me about Facebook? This is the quote that got flagged on my private Facebook. And it actually got blocked. Okay, now on my public Facebook, it's on there still. I'm going to have to check it later. Here's a quote from Winston Churchill. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. And that's what matters. Continue to move forward, to go, to keep on going. Don't get discouraged. Get a little upset, but then press through, okay? Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Those are strong words. Thank you, Winston Churchill. God bless and Godspeed. I like that one. Because despite these little nitnoid things that are going on right now, Rogue, Winston was a great painter as well. Oh, was he? Okay. You know, I've seen a couple documentaries on him. I never knew that about him. I never knew that. He liked painting. I'll have to research. That's cool. I'd like to see what he painted. Okay, so there's our thought for the day. Good morning. Good morning. Tony says good morning. Good morning, the missus is up. She's getting her coffee. And as we're pushing forward on this Monday, let's see our national days. I haven't even looked at them here. Let's see what we got for a national day. It's going to be a rainy day today.
Yeah, it's okay. Better than snow.
I'm just wondering if we'll be able to get our walk in, though.
That's all right.
Let's see. What's the 10-day? Let's see how much rain we're going to have. Oh, it doesn't start till 9. Maybe we might be able to get or 10 o'clock. Maybe we'll get a walk in. I can? Okay. Oh, that's okay. You walked yesterday. Yeah, you did. You went to the library while I was screwing around on the plant or on the broadcaster with Tony D. Tony D had a broadcast yesterday, Belt Kings Fantasy Football. And we were on the air with Tony, Michael Bathurst, and myself. And we had Brian from Texas who was able to make it. And he's getting ready to go on a trip to Europe. And Brian, if you're watching this, safe travels. He's going over to the UK, I guess. And going to Scotland, I bless. Let's see, our national day today. Let's see, Christmas card day. Get those Christmas cards out. what's this? Weary Willie Day? I don't know what that is. Ted Hicks, good morning, sir. Ted Hicks says good morning. You got a good morning there, Ted. Ted Hicks, our guy from Long Island there. Are you in the city already, or are you still at home? Ted Hicks is down there on Long Island. He commutes into the city. And glad to have you here, Ted. We're going to go with National Pastry Day. If you have a coffee, get a pastry. Pastry Day. We didn't have pastry yesterday. The missus went up, and before we started with Belt Kings Fantasy Football yesterday, Tony, Michael Bathurst, Brian, and myself, I had a muffin. I had a velvet. What was that called? A velvet? Red velvet muffin. Ooh, was that good? That was good. But today is National Pastry Day. Hashtag National Pastry Day celebrates one of the world's most famous baked goods. And who doesn't like a freaking pastry? On December 9th, visit your local bakery and pick up one or two of your favorite kinds. You're on your way. So you're getting on the train that turns into the subway as it hits the city. Make sure you stop at a bakery, Ted, and get yourself a pastry, okay? You're allowed to have a pastry today. Today is Pastry Day. Hashtag National Pastry Day. The pastry is a name given in a large variety of baked goods, which are made with ingredients such as flour, sugar, milk, butter, shortening, baking powder, and eggs. Pastry dough is rolled out thinly and then used as a base for different baked products. A few of the more common baked items include pies, tarts, and pastries. They put stuff in them like apple and some other stuff, lemon. Bakers create both savory and sweet dishes with the dough they create. Additionally, they continue to develop new and delicious creations of all the time. I love pastries, Tina says. Yeah, I do too. You got to make sure you don't eat a lot of them because you're putting on the weight as far as that goes. So today is National Pastry Day and stuff. And Rogue says, me too. Love a good apple. Oh, God. I love apple turnovers. Oh, my God. They are good. Oh, I could smell them, the apple turnover. McDonald's had a good apple turn. I don't know if they still have. You know what's coming back to McDonald's? The McRib. I saw a Christmas commercial on the TV for the McRib. But McDonald's, the apple pie, hot apple pie, and a cup of coffee. Oh, you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. This week, Tuesday and Thursday, I will be doing the audio podcast, the Fireman Rich audio podcast over there on Spotify for creators. And we'll see what goes and takes place as far as what we're talking about there. I think last week, what did we talk about last week? Tina says, I love them apple pies and the McRib. I tried the McRib a couple times. I'm not a fan of the McRib, Tina. I had a coworker when I was working at the day job. He loved them. Oh, my God. I thought they were going to discontinue them, but I guess there's enough people they want to have them come back. What did we have last Thursday? Let's see, Jared. Arby's has good apple turn. Oh, Arby's. Oh, okay. I don't really go to Arby's that much, Jared. Arby's has a good apple turnover. McDonald's is bringing back the snack wraps and can't. Oh yeah, I did hear about the snack wraps. Yeah, that's good, Jared. And thank you for being with. Thank you for being here, Jared, and thank you for tolerating, the little mix up there and stuff like that. I appreciate that, my friend. Let us see. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be talking about, but it's the audio version of this. So the people that are listening, incidentally, this is in an audio form over there on Spotify for creators. We got another comment here. Let's see. Let's check that one out. Let me make sure I mute that first. Let's see. Yeah, we got another bonehead here. It gets automatically forever muted and deleted. And later, those individuals will be blocked on my this is on the Rumble side, folks, that I'm looking at. So I get a notification that there's a comment on this particular broadcast, and it's a soliciting Again, I don't tolerate soliciting. Go ahead. I'll just keep on delete, 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 delete. Jared, no problem. It still shows. Oh, it does? Let me check that, Jared. Let me see if I have to refresh that. It might have it timed out for a little bit here, but I did unblock that. Yeah, it's not in the listing anymore. So it might take a little bit for it to clear out, Jared. Okay. Again, I apologize, but thank you for bringing that to my attention. And that's the whole purpose. Uh, okay, here we come with the no cures. Oh, it's showing the comment that came up. Okay. Oh, that's no cures. Okay. Oh, I gotta get this back up. Yeah, just check on it. If you're going to hang out here for a minute, Jared, just check on it because, right, like I said, I'm looking at the block list right now, and it's not on there for no cures for fools. Let's see. Let me check that. No fools. No problem. YouTube works for me. Okay. Is that what it? Let's see. Let me double check just to make sure. Yeah, it shows you're offline. Yeah, no cures for fools. No, you're commenting, so you're a real person. So I'm going to accommodate you and stuff like that, my friend, as far as that goes. So we'll check this out here. Yeah, you're on block. It might just take a few. It might take a little bit for it to reinstate. Jared, this is what it still says. You are unable to participate in this channel chat until a moderator. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hang on for a minute. Hang on. That's the block. I got to do the unban. Thank you. See, that's okay. I know exactly what it is. Stand by. Okay, let's see. I there's a two-step. Thank you for bringing that. Okay, hang on for a minute. Hang on. Let's see how we're going to do this. And this is interesting. This is good. Okay, this is I don't get to do this much that much. So let's go ahead and check this out here. Okay, I got to go to. Let's see. Oh, actually, I can do it. No, let's see. I can do it here. Let's see. Okay, hang on for a minute. Let's see. I think it's this unban. Okay, I just unbanned you. Okay, the other thing I did the unblock, but I have to do the unban. So you should be unbanned now, Jared. Okay, check that out for me, would you please? This is interesting. I like this. This is pretty. This is to moderate and unban. See, I block and then I ban. So there, I didn't. I only did half of it. So you should be good to go now. It says that you're. I'm in the moderator moderation. Okay, let's get back to this broadcast here while Jared checks on his. Okay, we're okay. Good. That's great. Fantastic. Again, I apologize. There he is. No cure. No cure. Who is Jared? Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Jared. Let's see. Let me. It says your comments are blocked here. Let me see. Hang on for a minute. I'm seeing them. Message hidden from blocked user. Okay, we got to unblock you. Okay, let me hang on for a minute. Let's see. Unblock. Let's see. Unblock. Oh, I forgot because I'm seeing on my thing here for Twitch that unblock. Okay, you should. Okay, I got you unblocked now. It's a ban and then it's unblocked. So your comment should be coming in on the Twitch side. Okay, I think we got you taken care of there. Okay, no cure. You're all taken care of. Yep, I can see. Okay, good. I'm glad we got. I actually fixed some, so I'm not worried about my kick anymore. You know, it's just like, I mean, thank you, and this is a good exercise. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to do the moderation. Oh, that's fun. Okay, yep, I can see my comment. Okay, that's good. It's a two-part, and I got to go back into the moderator to follow up on it. So that's pretty cool. Thank you, Jared. There, no cure. Okay, we're gonna go. After we've been fiddling around. Good thing I started early, right? We're going to go ahead and do 100 years ago today, which was from, this one is from Friday, December 6th. So we're going to go ahead and, let's go ahead and shut this off. Shut this off and bring up Fox 40 News on the web here. I have no affiliation, full disclosure, to Fox 40 News. I just am a consumer of their news, and we like to look at what they had 100 years ago on the previous day. And here it is. We'll go ahead and check this out and see what Luther Rogers has to say. Put my camera down. And
welcome back. Tonight we continue our segment on sharing some of Broome County's past. A prohibition raid turns up 3.5 quarts of gin. Broome County historian Roger Luther has this story and more in tonight's installment of 100 Years Ago Today, brought to you by Broome County Recycles.
100 years ago today, Willis Sharp Kilmer is spending a few weeks at his Sky Lake Lodge. And today he sent word that all Binghamton newsboys are invited to be his guests on Christmas Day at the annual holiday dinner. Prohibition agents found 3.5 quarts of gin during a raid at a saloon on Clinton Street this morning. Bottles were discovered hidden in a secret compartment under a trap door in the floor. And finally, there was a lot of fun and excitement in Triangle yesterday, where a fox chase was held. Hunters from throughout northern Broome County took part in the contest, and a prize was awarded for the dog that caught the fox. That was the news 100 years ago.
100 years ago, Roger Luther, our favorite guy, tell us what happened 100 years ago. They liked drinking their gin back in the day, though, huh? They did like drinking their gin. So there we have it as far as that goes. That's funny stuff. That was a different way. They don't have any, I'm looking at no shenanigans. Yeah, I took that as, yeah, there was no shenanigans, Tina. So that's a good thing. And so, and Rogue Fire says, I was hoping for some more chalk graffiti. Chalk graffiti. Yeah. That was pretty bad back in the day, right? Yeah. Compared to the graffiti, now you need pressure washers to clean them up as far as that goes. So that's always good to see there. Let's see what else happened in history here on this this on this day today. Let's see. Oh, I don't follow the real football, what we call soccer here in the United States. But 132 years ago today, Newcastle United Football Club was formed. The Story Club was spent all but 3 seasons in England's highest division and enjoyed one of the most loyal and committed fan base in the country. They have won 4 league titles, 6 FA Cups, and most recently coming in 1997 and 1999 respectively. The year the club is enjoying good times, and that's a pretty old football team right there. Football club, I should say. That's what they call them over there, football clubs. And so I don't really get into, we had American football. We'll be going over that. My Bills lost. That was a good game, though. That was a good game. 4:00 game against the Los Angeles Rams. Let's see. On this day in 1824, Peru secured its independence by defeating Spanish colonists. And And on this day in 1957, a happy birthday to Donny Osmond. As a kid, growing up as a kid, I liked his sister. She was cute. I had a crush on her when I was a kid. Marie Osmond. They both can sing. They're good singers. 70 years ago, or no, 60s teen idol. He was 60. I thought it was 70s more. It wasn't 60s more. Was he 60s? I guess he would be 60s because he's 66 or 67. But anyway, Donny Osmond with hits like "Go Away, Little Girl," "Puppy Love," and in 2002, Christmas CD, which is a good CD, who also won the 9th season of Dancing with the Stars. So I didn't know that. I don't watch that show, Dancing with the Stars. But a happy birthday to Donny Osmond. I think he's a good guy. I could hang out with Donny Osmond. Let's see. 1961, Tanzania gained independence from Britain. Back in 1979, eradication of the smallpox virus was achieved, making smallpox the first to date only human disease driven to eradication. Yeah, I don't think they have smallpox. And let's see, Canada Supreme Court ruled gay marriage was constitutional back in 2004. Okay, and then on the AP side, let's see, on the AP side, 1965, A Charlie Brown's Christmas, the first animated TV special featuring characters from the Peanuts comic strip by Charles M. Schulz, premiered on CBS. Now, to watch that, I think it's Apple TV has it now. The very first vaccination was made for smallpox. Oh yeah, that's I remember seeing that, Rogue. Yes. Smallpox, not a good disease. No disease is good. But 1965, A Charlie Brown Christmas. To watch it now, you got to have Apple TV because Apple TV bought the rights to it. It used to come on ABC all the time. Back after it left CBS. That's a good Christmas story. I like that. In 1992, the first Marines made a pre-dawn landing in Somalia in support of Operation Restored Hope. They met by hundreds of reporters awaiting on their arrival, and I remember seeing that. That was a joke. Here they are doing a military operations, and the reporters are right there with the cameras and stuff. Somalia was not a good idea for the United States to get into. I don't know why we went there. I personally know some people that were in Somalia. not a good place. Not a good place as far as that goes. And so when we got out of there, we should have never. That's another place we should have never gone in. And I mentioned yesterday to somebody about Afghanistan. We should have never, after the United States whacked bin Laden, we should have got out of Afghanistan. We shouldn't have stayed there as long as we did. But we did. But that's what America does. The stupid things that we do. We stay in longer than we should have, and then it just it becomes a, well, people get killed, I guess. That's the thing. 2013, scientists revealed that NASA's Curiosity rover had uncovered signs of an ancient freshwater lake on Mars. And that thing's still going, still ticking. So there's our history our history as far as that goes. And let's see. How are we doing on the kick? Let's see. Let me check kick again. No, I don't have kick up, so I should. Don't worry about kick, Rich. I'm worried about kick. Let's see. How's our? This is going okay. Okay. And Tony's over there. I see Tony's comment on the on Rumble. Okay. Let's put that back where that's supposed to be. Okay. And let's see, what else do we got here? We're going to go ahead and take a break. I'm going to fresh up my coffee. But let's see. We have those drones over New Jersey are on. Yeah, I haven't really. I've seen the headlines on that, Rogue, but I haven't really read into it. I think the one headline I saw, the New Jersey governor and officials down there, they have an idea what it is. You have these companies, they make these picturesque sky things with a whole bunch of drones. I wonder if it's one of those organizations that they're doing something they're not supposed to. So that's interesting. As far as I think that's gonna probably point in the direction we're gonna have some. Because I fly a drone. I have a drone. I don't have it here. It's in the cupboard. I have a Hubsan 501 that I haven't flown in a couple of years, but it's about a size, about 1.5 feet. It can stay up for 20 minutes. I usually fly it out here in the cornfield when I was flying it. So I've seen I'm going to have to look at that article. I haven't really looked at. I was more. Most people on YouTube seem to think it's China. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. I've been more or less focused on what's going on in Syria right now, as far as seeing how that pays out, because we have 900, there's about 900 military people from the United States that are still stationed, deployed over in Syria to combat ISIS and the terrorists over there. So I don't know how that's going to affect it. But Russia, I guess, they got a whole bunch of people there that they have bases there that they're not even vacating the bases there. They can't because they don't have the resources or something like that. So I've been focused in on the Syria. So I've heard about but they think it's China. Really, that's interesting. I'll have to look at that, Rogue. That's interesting. Because I do watch Australian Sky News. I do catch Sky News, the Australian version, on the YouTube and stuff like that. I like that almost better than the real Sky News. So I do watch other news things, and that's one of them. As far as just to let you know that I think Sky News out of Australia gives a good perspective on things. So I'll have to check that out. I'm going to go ahead and take a break here for a couple minutes, folks. Just sort of hang loose, and we will be right back here to continue our fun and enjoyment as I'm boggling over through this broadcast. And such that because I guess I'm going to be taking a walk. Hopefully, I got to get a walk in. The missus took a walk yesterday. She walked down to the library to return a book and stuff like that. She walked around the village a little bit. So while I was broadcasting with Tony D and Michael Bathurst and Brian there yesterday morning on Bell Kings Fantasy Football. So we'll be right back. So just hang in there, and I'll get my coffee here. Let's see where we at. We're doing bubblegum ball game. That's the intermission. And we're back. We are back here on the Monday Morning Coffee, Fireman Rich Monday Morning Coffee for 12.09.2024 at Rumble Video broadcast. Say hello and welcome. Thank you for being here. We have one person on Rumble. We have one person on local, one person on YouTube. That would be probably Jared. Jared's hanging out over there after we took care of his access to on his Twitch side. We have six people on Twitch. Thank you very much, Twitch. Holy criminy. Oh my God. Thank you very much. I'm back on Twitch for now. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Jared. You got to remember, Jared is no cure coming in. He's a fellow New Yorker that's down there in Florida, from what his bio was saying on Twitch there. Or was that YouTube? One of the two. But we're back, and we have over there on X Live. Who do we have over there? We have We have 6 people, 6 viewers on X Live. Thank you very much, X Live. X Live, I'm over there on X at Fireman Rich, and that's my mainstay for being on these social media platforms for posting things. So I greatly appreciate being on that platform. I think it's a good platform. I really enjoy it, as well as these other platforms. And also for the people that are watching and not commenting but watching on the live view right now, thank you very much. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you. And also the people that are listening, because we're in the on the audio side. I take the audio and repurpose it over there on Spotify for creators, and it goes out to those podcasting platforms. So thank you for the listens over there. And it's a typical Monday, isn't it? But I got my second cup of coffee, and it's tasting good. I got the windows open. It's still dark out. So what do we say? Sun's not going to rise until 7:20. It's starting to get a little bit light out, but I'm seeing light off in the distance from the grocery store and stuff. So, and one of the things I was looking at, and last night I was playing, there's some games I've been playing here. I downloaded a bunch of games off of Steam, and I'm replaying Ghost Week. Who is that? Truth Seeker, follow. Thank you, Truth Seeker. Truth Seeker. Okay, hey, that's, and the heart works. Thank you for the follow, Truth Seeker. I downloaded some games from Steam here. There was a good price on it. I played Ghost Recon. I've talked about it, and I played the Ghost Recon yesterday offline and stuff. So I'm looking at getting back into the gaming again, because I've got some new games. I'm still going to be broadcasting, live streaming Lord of the Rings Online, Guild Wars, PUBG Battlegrounds. Let's see. I bought the new Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. A very good friend of mine plays with that too, Rogue. I mean, that's like you're one step away from actually flying an airplane. And Truth Seeker, thank you for your. I've been out of the firefighting game for a long time, but I appreciate the thank you there, Truth Seeker, on the Twitch side. I haven't been an active firefighter for a number of years. I've been a firefighter. I've been out of the game. When I got out of the service, I still stayed in as a paid firefighter for a short time in my day job capacity. But then I also was a volunteer here in the local community for 15 years, but I don't do that bit anymore. I listen to it on the radio. Just on Monday morning quarterback the people that are out there. And also when I bring up a fire article up here, I sort of critique it and stuff like that from a firefighter standpoint. And thank you as well, your service. Did you always want to? Yeah, I when I was growing up, I wanted to be one of two things. I wanted to be an astronaut and a firefighter. Well, I couldn't become an astronaut, so I became a firefighter. I would love to go up in space. Just once. One of those shots where you just go up and you come back down. But yeah, I've been. It was something that was my interest back in the day, and my father, he has always been a volunteer when I was growing up, so I always was hanging around the fire department. So I think that's where my influence came from. My father was a volunteer his whole life, and so I sort of hung around. And when they went out on the fire calls, I would just stay back and hang out at the fire station, listen to the radio, listen to the guys working in the radio room. And stuff like that. And then when I was 16, that's when I started as a firefighter, a junior firefighter. I was able to go on calls and did that and I liked it so much. I was able to do it. I was very fortunate and blessed and honored to serve for 20 years in the United States Air Force as a firefighter. So it's pretty much molded the person you see here in front of you. Let's see on sports. Let's see. Friday night, we didn't have anybody. Celtics, Knicks, or Nets. Saturday, the Celtics lost to the Grizzlies. Damn it. They lost. All my teams are losing this weekend. Let's see. Sunday, yesterday, the Nets lost to the Bucks. And this is basketball, NBA basketball. And the Knicks did not play. The Knicks play today against the Raptors at 7:30. That's the only game that's on tonight. And tomorrow, there's nothing. And Wednesday, they only got 2 games on each night here. What's going on with that? Celtics don't play until Thursday night. So we'll talk about that Wednesday. NFL football. There were some good games yesterday, folks. There were some good games. The Bills, they came up short. They lost by 2 points. It's still a good game. My hat's off to LA for winning. And they had the Bills on their heels, but the Bills were able to come back. If they just didn't have that blocked punt that the Rams took in, there's always one play, and that's the one play I'm looking at. If they didn't have that blocked punt where they scored on getting the ball and scoring, the Bills probably could have won. The final score was 44-42. Josh Allen had 6 touchdowns. My God. If he doesn't get MVP. Even though it's a losing cause, the Bills showed that they can stick with the fight as far as that goes. They have a big game next week against Detroit, and that's going to be a big game. The Rams, they may or may not. They're on the fence right now of making the playoffs. The Bills are already in. They won their division, so this, if anything, I hope they walk away with learning a lot of stuff about this game, because what did our saying say from Winston Churchill? Winston Churchill. And let's see, the final F1 race is in Dubai. Was a Neil? Oh, was it? Okay, yeah. What's one lap in an F1 race? Is that more than 2 miles? Is it a mile to 2 miles? One lap there, Truth? Let's see. But the loss there for the Buffalo Bills, our thought for the day from Winston Churchill was success is not final. So even though the Bills are their whole year, they're not going to be successful until they win the Super Bowl. Failure is not fatal. So by them losing, they failed to win, but it's not fatal, because it's just a courage to continue. And the Buffalo Bills, I think, is a football team that really exemplifies that thought for the day for today. Just to sort of combine the two, I guess. So the Bills lost. Let's see, last night, Kansas City, they beat Los Angeles Chargers. So I guess on the football picks, wins and losses, Michael Bathurst and Tony D, they beat me. We're tied. That game last night was either 1 game ahead or 1 game behind. So they're close as far as the win losses and stuff like that. So let's see what we have in other games. Thanks, Rich. Got to go. Okay, Tina, we'll see you later. Have a great Monday. So this was week 14, and our final scores, and I'll be going over this. I have a Wednesday night broadcast at 7 o'clock Eastern time here on all these fine social media live streaming platforms. Let's Talk Football, where we'll talk about this week's football, and then next week, week 15 coming up. But let's see, last Thursday, the Lions, they barely beat the Packers this past last Thursday. The Browns, they lost to the Steelers. The Steelers won that game 27-14. The New York Giants, of course, they suck. They lost to the Saints 14-11. Jets lost to the Dolphins. They looked okay, but the Dolphins, they got too many weapons. Titans ended up losing to the Jaguars, so my hat's off to the Jaguars. They Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback there, he didn't play, but the backup quarterback was able to get down. Vikings beat the Falcons 42-21, and Sam Donald's he's playing good as a quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. Eagles beat the Panthers 22-16. Barkley, the running back, he's just monstrous. He should be he's being considered for the MVP also. We had the Buccaneers beating the Raiders 28-13. Seahawks beat the Cardinals. That's good. Bears, they got trounced by the 49ers. 49ers actually won. They played pretty good. I watched a little bit of that game. 38-13. Of course, the Bills lost to the Rams 44-42. Chargers lost to the Chiefs 19-17. So the Chiefs, they just barely win again. So and then tonight we have for Monday Night Football, the Bengals and Cowboys. Maybe the Bengals will win. It's in Dallas, so I don't know. We'll see. The Cowboys both teams are probably out of it, I think. Let me see the standings here for the Bengals. Yeah, Bengals I don't know. It's slim for the Bengals, and then for Dallas, I think they're out of it. Dallas, mathematically, I think they're out of it because you got teams that are 11, they're 10, 11 wins, and some teams have 8, 7 wins, and they're going to be winning some more. The Rams are still in it. So that was a big win for the Rams last night. They're one game behind the Seahawks. But the Lions and Vikings, the Lions won they're going to win their division. The Vikings are going to probably get a wild card, and the other team that gets a wild card is up for grabs, I guess, in the NFC. So that's week 14. We got 4 more weeks of football. So we'll be talking about the upcoming week on Let's Talk Football Wednesday night, right here at 7:00. As far as that goes. And let's see here. What do we still got here? Okay, and let's get to the news. Been on for an hour and 17 minutes. We might go a little over an hour and a half. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we got clouds out there. I wonder. Let me check the radar. Let's see what the radar has to say here. I don't see any rain on the radar. Is it? Let me oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, it's coming. Holy criminy. Let's go ahead and bring this up. Okay, let's go ahead and bring up the map here. I think I got time to get a walk in, though. Let's see. There's the weather right there as far as the whole East Coast. We got a big storm coming in. Of course, temperatures are going to be warm today, so we won't be getting any of the snow, the white stuff. Let's see how this moves. Yeah, this is moving. It's coming out of Ohio, and it's coming right up into New York. I'm right about there in central New York. So that's still just coming in out towards Erie and Olean and Jamestown. So that's coming up from the southwest. So this is Tioga County right here on the, let's see. That's what the current weather is right now. That's out of Binghamton. That's out of Binghamton, New York, the airport. Our current weather, as you can see, it's coming in from the southwest and such. So I'd say you have an hour or maybe 2 before. I don't know. Let's see. There's a chart I go to. Let me bring that. Let me look at that here real quick. The graph is showing the rain will be starting right around 9-10 o'clock. So I got about two hours. Yeah, I would say 2 hours the way it's coming in. That's about 2 hours, I would say. I think you're right, Rogue, as far as in saying that. Okay, where's my weather here? Where did I put my weather map? Oh, my weather map is over here. Let's see. Let's go back here. We'll check the weather around the world here as far as that goes. Let's see. Let me bring this back up here. Okay, that's the weather right now in the United States. We just have that one storm in the Northeast coming up our way. So let's see. Let's go around the world. As we go over to Europe, we can see over in Europe, we got some rain. Oh, there's a lot of rain down in Romania. Scattered showers there. Italy, France, Belgium, German, UK. We go down to Africa. I don't think we're going to see anything in Africa. What about South America? Nothing going on in South America or Africa. Go over to the Pacific Rim. We got a little. Oh, Australia's got some rain. Oh, Australia's got some rain down here. We got some rain down there around Brisbane, up there in Queensland, and over in Western Australia. There's Perth. Perth is that's what I think. That's what when they land the starships from SpaceX, it's down in this area right here. Or is it down here? It's off the west coast over here, but we got some rain over in South Australia, and a little bit up there on the border between Queensland and New Wales. It's wet season in Queensland. Okay, so this is the weather you're talking about right there in Queensland. So that's mostly interior. So that's that. Well, it's probably if you're getting 4 inches in the last couple of days. Hey, good morning, Smoking Schizo coming in from Florida. My brother, Air Force veteran and fellow broadcaster here on Twitch, and fellow civil engineer squadron guy. Go Prime Beef. And only me and him know what that means. Go Prime Beef. Yeah, so Townsville, there's rain up there. So there's the rain that Rogue Fire was talking about. And Jared No Cure is saying good morning to Smokin'. That's a crazy name. Yeah, check out Smokin' Schizo. He broadcasts on Twitch. He live streams some games. Let's see. Truth is saying, yeah, some lucky folks were able to get some Starship heat shields off the coast. Oh yeah, I'd love that. Oh yeah, the heat shields. I would love to have one of those. But yeah, they when they fly, it's going to be interesting. This next flight, it's not going to take place until January, and I do live stream it here. So that's a good point there, Truth Seeker. And then as we come back around, oh, we got some weather up in Alaska, up there south of Anchorage. I've been through Anchorage a couple of times. And we're back here as we made the rounds around the world, back here in the United States, in New York State, as the weather is coming in the Northeast. So that's what we're looking at, folks, as far as the weather. That's interesting. I like taking a trip around, and we got daylight. You can see we have some daylight now. Getting ready to. It's getting ready to. Sun's starting to pop up here. When's the sunrise? 7:23. It's 7:13. So in 10 more minutes, the sun will be up and shining, as far as that goes. So. Okay, let's see what we got in the news here. And No Cure, Smoking Schizo, love it. It sounds like the missus is getting her breakfast ready here. Let's see, what do we have on the news this weekend? Anything? I didn't really see anything earth-shattering. We already talked about the fire on the east side of Binghamton. So there's nothing there. And oh, we had a local person steal a bulldozer that damaged a park here. That's funny. That's the local news. Okay, we'll go into detail on that one. That's just asinine. Let's see, nothing on the whale. Let's see, WBNG. What do we got on WBNG? Anything? Oh, there's a fire in Hudson Street in Johnson City. What's this about? Emergency crews responded to a house fire on Hudson Street in Johnson City Sunday evening. The Johnson City Fire Department, Police Department, Endwell Fire Department, Binghamton Fire Department, and Union Ambulance are at the scene. So this just took place. A lot happening in 1 week across the week. A lot happened in 1 week across the week. Yeah, it did. Yeah. Let me see what this one's about here, folks. Let's bring this one up. This is on WBNG. It's the CBS affiliate in Johnson City, and a lot happened in the world, especially what's going on in Syria. Truth, yeah. Let's see how that pays out. We had a fire. Let's bring this up here. Let's see what this fire is about. This was in Johnson City, which is about a 25-minute drive from where I'm at. It's in Broome County. And let's see, we got the volume up. Yeah, volume is up. Okay, it looks like they're just showing the fire. This is the initial. That's on scene. Oh, that's a worker right there, folks. It looks like a 2-story wood structure flames coming out from both. Wow, that's a hot fire right there. We'll probably get a follow-up on it. There's no audio from the news. They're just showing it. Oh,
remember.
Okay, we don't need that face there. I don't know what that is. Let's see. So yeah, this news just came out last night at 10:35, so they're just finishing up. And let me see if I can find something else on this. Let's see. I'm surprised WNBF doesn't have anything. Let me see. Fire breaks out in Hudson. Let me go ahead and do a search on this fire. See, as an ex-firefighter, this is what I do. I Monday morning quarterback it, stuff like that. That's 9 hours. It seems like Channel 12 is the only one that has anything on it. Let's see. No injuries reported on the fire breakout. Let's see. No injuries reported after fire breaks out at a Johnson City home. Crews from 2 fire departments fought the blaze. Oh, that was Thursday. No, that's not it. This is last night. Let's see. WBNG. Let's see what WBNG News has. Do they have anything else? No, they don't have anything else. So this is a developing story. I'm gonna have to follow this up. And this one is, no, that's from May 24th. We're on a current. So that's the only thing that we're seeing on the fire. Huh. Okay. Let's see what else in Johnson City. We had Christmas activities going on in Newark. Wego. Okay, they had a. Let's go ahead and bring this up. This happened in Owego. That's here in Tioga County. This is the county I live in. Okay, and they had a Christmas parade Friday night. It was pretty cold. Let's see. Let's bring this up here. And they had some activities. And this is a lot of communities are doing this. And the missus is joining us in the studio here, the dining room. And we didn't go to this. We had some neighbors that went. It was too cold. Missus was busy was doing some or some community activities here. Okay, let's see what this one's about here.
The annual Lights on the River holiday celebration was a joyful time this evening in the heart of Owego. Hundreds of people came out to enjoy the many festivities like caroling, ice sculpting, holiday shopping, enjoying delicious treats like warm apple cider and fried dough, and so much more. A tree lighting also took place with appearances from both the Grinch and Santa Claus. We got the chance to speak to the Jolly Man himself, who had a special message for the kids this holiday season.
Well, Santa was here, and he's getting ready for Christmas. So everybody needs to be good. All those boys and girls out there, you got to be good. Help your parents.
After the tree lighting, the parade of lights kicked off, featuring residents and their decorated vehicles. The night concluded with a holiday-themed fireworks show.
Oh, there's that person again. What that person's following us here on the web. Oh, that's good. Oh, we'll be right back. We'll be right back as soon as I get my act together here. Let's see. There we go. Oh, we're stuck. Uh-oh, we're stuck. What's going on here? We're stuck. We have to reset again. We're stuck again. We got to reset. Let's reset again. Oh, we're resetting. Okay, we're back. Go. Changed my mics. I made sure the button was pressed. So we got that. And we'll change back our camera. And we're back. There we go. We're back again. We just lose the okay. It's a Monday. It's a Monday, folks. Oh, let's see. What is that lady there? She that lady scared me. But yeah, the Owego, this is Friday evening, Lights on the River here in Owego, New York, in Tioga County. Celebrating was a joyful time. Hundreds of people came out. You know, it was too cold for me, folks. And there was caroling, ice sculpture, like they were saying, a tree lighting. There was fireworks. There was hot cocoa. Everybody was having a good time. So it is the Christmas holiday season, and a lot of caroling and all that. So there's a lot of other communities that are doing the same thing. Let's see. What do we have on the whale? Anything on the whale? Nothing on the whale. Channel 34. Vestal's Rockefeller Center. What's this story? Rockefeller Center. The tree that stood above, let's see, the tree that stood above all other Christmas trees a year ago has returned to our area for a new chapter. Wood from the 2023 Rockefeller Christmas tree that came from Vestal has been donated to. Was that a live tree? Didn't they cut that tree? Isn't the tree from the tree that's at Rockefeller Center?
Yeah.
That's usually a cut tree, isn't it? Yeah.
How they caught it, and then it's been probably dried for a year, and it's being reused here. Right.
Oh, okay. The 80-foot tall and 80-year-old Norway spruce came from the home of the McGinley family. Let's go ahead and this has an actual. This is on Channel 34 News. Let's go ahead and bring this one up. See what this one's all about. Okay, there it is. Channel 34 News. Let me go back to it. Let's enlarge it, and we'll see what this.
The tree that stood above all other Christmas trees a year ago has returned to our area for a new chapter. helping a local family in need. Wood from the 2023 Rockefeller Christmas tree that came from Vestal has been donated to Broome County Habitat for Humanity. The 80-foot tall and 80-year-old Norway spruce came from the home of the McKinley family. Each year after the holiday season, Rockefeller Center has its tree milled and has traditionally given the Habitat for Humanity. This year, it decided to start donating it specifically to a habitat near where the tree came from. BC Habitat Executive Director Letitia Judge says she was thrilled at the news. Judge says the wood is soft, so it's being used as shelving in a new house under construction in Johnson City. She says whoever lives in the home will be able to see Rockefeller Center stamped on each of the boards.
I mean, me personally, I'm a bit of a cook, so I'm constantly in my kitchen and I'm constantly in my pantry. I think it would be so amazing to, open the door and every time you see this little Christmas tree in 2023, and it's like, it really is, the house has a piece of history built in. And I think that's amazing.
Judge says Habitat volunteers have finished the exterior of the new house on West Street in JC and plan to finish it sometime next year. She says one of the volunteers took one of the boards and created a wooden sculpture as a memento for the McKinley family.
So I didn't know that. They repurposed the Christmas. That was a Christmas tree from last year, 2023. So there's a new one down there, but last year's tree did come from Vestal, New York, which is like 15 minutes down the road from where I'm at here in Tioga County. And as far as that goes, and that's pretty interesting. That'd be pretty unique. Having and that's a big deal. Rockefeller Center. That's a pretty big deal as far as the Christmas tree down there. Let's see, what else do we got here? That was a good story. I like that story. I never knew they repurposed Christmas trees as far as that goes. And the missus was aware of that as far as what's that?
It's a huge tree.
Oh yeah, it's a huge tree. Yeah, of course it's but I thought they just trashed them and stuff. I guess but this neat. I guess it's a shelving. Did you know about? Did you?
No, I didn't know. I don't remember what. Yeah, I didn't remember what they used
It's
it for.
shelving. So when you open it, it's stamped right there on the edge.
Really?
It was a 2023 Christmas tree.
Oh, cool.
That is cool. That's pretty neat.
A lot of people use it for mulch. Chop it up for mulch.
Well, that's what I figured it would go for. But
not a tree that size.
yeah, that's a good sized tree. That's a huge tree. That was a Norwegian spruce or whatever they were saying. Let's see. Anything there? Nothing more on channel 34. WENY out of Elmira. Any news out of there that's interesting? Let's see. Let's see. What's this one? Toys for Tots. Yeah, let's go ahead and watch. Let's look at this one. Toys for Tots as far as that goes. Let's click it here. And there we go. Let's see what this one is.
Deputies from the Steuben County Sheriff's Office, they're going to gather at the Walmart Plaza in Irwin for a good cause. WENY's Alicia Solorzano spoke to Steuben County Sheriff Jim Allard and tells us more about the importance of the Toys for Tots Fill the Patrol Car and the Coats for Kids event. Alicia?
Nick, winter coats and toys may seem like a simple thing for some, but for many others, it can mean so much. Years ago, Steuben County Sheriff Jim Allard says he was approached to help out with the Toys for Tots with the promise that the toys would stay in the county. To him, it was a unique opportunity to help serve those in need in his community, and it was an easy answer of yes. But in addition to those toys, the Sheriff's Office will also host a children's coat drive. And Sheriff Allard says both programs have grown a lot over the past 5 years. Last year, the Sheriff's Office collected over 200 coats and distributed them to the 12 school districts across the county.
It's important because, again, we're a large rural county, and we have a lot of folks that are at or below the poverty line, and we have a lot of folks that are making it, but can use that extra boost, a little bit of help.
The event will be held at the Irwin Walmart Plaza from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. this Saturday. If you would like to donate, the Sheriff's Office will be taking new and unwrapped toys, as well as new and gently used coats, hats, mittens, and scarves. For those who can't make it and still want to help, Sheriff Allard says you can drop toys off at any of the Toys for Tots boxes in the community, give them to a deputy you may encounter, or stop by the Sheriff's Office.
Okay, so that's Toys for Tots, and if you see on the picture there, it says Marine Corps Reserves. The Marine Corps are the ones that originally started the Toys for Tots years back. I know when I was in the United States Air Force as a firefighter, we had Toys for Tot program on the air bases where I was at, and the fire department took care of that, along with the security police and stuff like that, to make sure that every kid. We try to have every kid has a toy or something like that present there from Santa and stuff like that. So Toys for Tots, it's a great, and they also incorporate. You heard they have these coat drives, and they have them here in Tioga County, Broome County, where they provide coats for kids that don't have a good coat for the winter, because it gets cold up here. It gets pretty cold as far as that goes, and such. So. A good program, Toys for Tots. It always brings joy in my heart seeing that that's still going on, because I had a lot of fun during the Christmas season, especially when I was stationed overseas, as far as doing the Toys for Tots. Okay, let's see. That was on WENY. That's out of Elmira. That's I think they're an NBC affiliate as far as that goes. Now let's see what else we got in the news here. Anything? We got a Pine City Volunteer Fire Department to host a breakfast dinner. Okay, that's out there in the Elmira Way. So let's see. We're all done there. And we got Toys for Tots in Waverly. Yeah, there's another program in Waverly, New York, which is just like 5 minutes down the road here in Tioga County. They're hosting the Waverly Barton Fire Department, J.E. Hollett Fire Department, hosting a Toys for Tots gifts distribution from 8:30 to 11:30 Saturday, December 14th. That's this. So there's a lot of that going on in the community, which is a good thing. Let's see, what else we got? That's it for that channel. And what do we have over here? That's it for Penny Saver. Nothing on the Penny Saver. Binghamton. Oh, I know the last story I want to talk about. Let's clear these all out. There's one more. Let me see if I can bring it up here. Let me see. There's one thing that came on the radar that I was following. Let me see if I can get the AP, because AP was the, let's see, AP News. Oh, it's on Reuters. I like the AP though. Let's see, AP News. Let's see. It's concerning TikTok. No, I'm not actively on TikTok. Okay, there is. Okay, I'm not actively on TikTok, and I have an account, but let's just say I have some misgivings about being on TikTok. I've been on there a couple times here this last week because our good friend Michael Bathurst, he's broadcasting on TikTok. So I got on there just to see. I have a private account, so don't follow me on TikTok. I'm not gonna because of what's going on. As far as what's going on with the current law that's in place for TikTok, TikTok may be banned from being able to operate here in the United States. It was a federal court panel on Friday. It unanimously upheld the law that could lead to the ban of TikTok in the next few months, which is January. The U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit denied TikTok's petition to overturn the law. So a lot of folks just think, "Oh, they're just going to ban it." No, it's not. It's a law that's in place. Okay, we've been hearing a lot. Oh, nobody's above the law. Just to laugh at that. But this is this is on the AP side. There's a video here. We'll go ahead and look at that. I haven't really looked at the video. But it's concerning news on the TikTok front, which I haven't been seeing anything of late. But we only have like a month and a half before this law kicks in, and TikTok either has to sell it to an American entity. I think there's some people that are trying to buy it here, and if that happens, I may be on TikTok. But this came out December 6th, which was last Friday. So let's see what this is all about here. So this is the article. And there's a video. So let's see what this has to say. If it works.
So a federal appeals court in DC today denied a petition by TikTok and its parent company ByteDance to overturn a law that would have required ByteDance to sell TikTok or face a ban in the United States. For a number of years, federal officials and lawmakers from both parties have come out and they've said that they're concerned that the Chinese government could potentially pressure ByteDance, which is based in China, to hand over U.S. user data or compel it in some way to put information on the app that is beneficial to the Beijing's interest, or maybe even suppress information that Beijing would want suppressed. But the Justice Department hasn't really come out and said that this has actually happened in the U.S. So TikTok and ByteDance are expected to appeal this case to the Supreme Court, but we don't know if the Supreme Court is going to take up the case. President-elect Donald Trump, who in the past tried to ban TikTok, has also come out and said that now he's against a TikTok ban and he's going to try to save the app. But we really don't know what he's going to do or how he's going to try to deliver on that promise. The company said this morning that unless this law is stopped, that millions of American users who use TikTok are going to have their voices silenced by January 19th. That is the deadline for when ByteDance must sell TikTok, although the law also gives the president discretion to give a 3 months extension if some sort of a sale is in progress by that date.
So this is news that's current, that's happening about TikTok. And I would have to disagree with her saying that there hasn't actually had anything happen. I think there's been quite a few articles that TikTok supposedly said they weren't listening to anybody on TikTok or using their information, and that was proven wrong. So I would have to disagree with that aspect of the because there was actual audio of people over in China connected with the Chinese government. They said they weren't listening to or imposing on people's TikToks or whatever and stuff like that, but they actually are. There isn't. So I don't think. But the thing is, it is a law, and if it gets banned, it's not banned. It's because of the law. The law was decided by Congress. The fact that it's going to affect people financially, well, these people that are big influencers, they're already telling people on TikTok to follow them on other platforms, and so that's they're out now. The one thing I didn't know after watching this is that there's a 3-month grace period after January 20th, or what is it, January 19th? That's the effective date of the law if nobody buys it. So President Trump, as the article stated, was against it. Now he's for, or he was for the banning. Now he's against it, and I think he is against it because he sees a potential for businesses here in America to take it over and make it prosper, and that's what the law requires. So if the Chinese government doesn't want to give up. So if there's anybody at fault, it's the Chinese government, because if the shoe was on the other foot, it'd be the same way if someone here in America had something in China, such as TikTok, and I don't think that would happen because it's not that easy. But I think when President-elect Trump becomes the president on January 20th, I think he would be open to give a 3-month grace period if there's somebody looking at buying this, because TikTok is a big deal. I see that. Okay, I can understand that, and if the masses want to use that platform, New York Yankees are on TikTok. Okay, I'm just a person that's very prudent. I'm not going to be on it fully until they comply with the law. The law is the law. And there are some security issues and stuff like that because, and people will say, well, what about Google and this and that? The difference between Google, X, and Facebook to TikTok, their servers are here in the United States. TikTok, the servers are over in China, from what I've been told. Okay, that's the big difference. They need to be, I think they're here, but the thing is, there's still ties to where the Chinese government can access those servers. That's the big thing, to my understanding now. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I guess. But it is a law, and if they don't comply with the law, they try to appeal, which is part of the process. Okay, that's what makes America so great. There is a legal process, and if the law takes effect and it affects people that are making a living, well, those people, there's other platforms, folks. Do I foresee? I think there's going to I really think there's going to be some compromise, especially after hearing that bit in that one article there, or that video there. It's saying that the president can give a 3-month grace period if they're working on a solution. So we'll see what happens. I haven't been seeing. This is the first news I've actually heard about TikTok since the summer. So the First Amendment exists to protect free speech in the United States, said the court's opinion, which was written by Judge Douglas Ginsburg. Here, the government acts solely to protect that freedom from a foreign adversary nation and to limit that adversary to gather data on people in the United States. And that's the big one, gathering information. A foreign adversary, and China is an adversary. They're not our enemy, but they're not our friend. They're our adversary. So if you want to know, look up in the dictionary what adversary. TikTok and ByteDance, another plaintiff in the lawsuit, are expected to appeal to the Supreme Court. So this is that's why I'm not on TikTok, Rogue said. Yeah, I'm not on TikTok. Now, Rogue, would you be on TikTok if they comply with the law here? Because you're in Australia. So do they, how does Australia feel about TikTok? Are they against it? Or, probably the government's against it because it's China. But the Supreme Court has established historical record of protecting American rights to free speech, and we expect they will do just that. Not while Chinese. Okay, so if it was in the United States, then Australia would be you would be more game to be on it. And that's the way I feel. If they comply with the law and the servers are here in the United States, I'd probably be on TikTok. Yeah, so we're on the same page. We're on the same page. Now, the one thing that was interesting, my good friend Michael Bathurst, who broadcasts also, he's broadcasting on TikTok. And I was on there last week. He broadcast a couple times. And it's the first time in over 6 months I was on it. And the thing about me, TikTok, there's so much going on. It's like the wild, wild, wild. Yeah. I used to be on a program called Haps and Blab, and there used to be a lot of this is TikTok. People are watching and they're scrolling through. They're not watching the whole things. It's all about scrolling through on your phone. But he's on there. But I guess he was live, and one of the people participating in his live stream on TikTok was saying there's certain things you can't say on TikTok. So, like, you can't say. Well, I can say it here. You can't say the word COVID. You'll get banned. I'm on Rumble, so I'm not worried about it. If Twitch or YouTube, what do we got here? He commented on my link. Okay. I'm just looking. I just got a notification. But the person told Michael there on this broadcast that there's certain things, certain words. So they have other words, like you can't say racism or something like that. There's certain words. Well, they'll pick up on that. Their algorithm is such they'll pick up on and ban you because. And I'm just okay. There it goes. So I found that interesting on TikTok that just certain words will get you banned real quick, and I'm not in favor of that. That's why I'm on Rumble. Rumble is free speech as far as that goes. As far as I'm concerned, I believe TikTok is just I'm in the same camp, Rogue. I think I am in full agreement. Okay, there's people that'll dispute that, but that's their bag of donuts as far as that goes. I'm in along the same. But if you were to put that aside, just looking at the platform, there's too much going on there, though. It's just like, I mean, you get on TikTok. I mean, I have a private account, and when I got on there, I said, where did all these followers come from? I haven't been, so there's too much going on. Young people love it, mate. Yeah, they do. I think that you are absolutely correct, Rogue. I think that's what it is. People are fearful that it's going to go away, but if it goes away, it's with the law. So this was at the appeals court level. So the next level is the Supreme Court. And just by the fact that they're citing the aspect of protecting First Amendment rights, freedom of speech, I think Congress is not, or the Supreme Court is not going to do anything. Let's see. Let me go ahead and put this up because we're having a discussion about it. Let's see, Rogue Fire, and I would have to agree with him. As far as I'm concerned, I believe TikTok. Yeah, I believe the same thing. That's just my opinion. I'm along with the same opinion, Rogue. And Rogue Fire says young people love it. Yeah, they absolutely enjoy the hell out of it because it's a very younger person's platform. And let's see, Jared there, no cure. He says TikTok shines with short attention span content. Yeah, that's true. I like that, which the new generation is very prone to. Exactly. No cure. That is very true. I just think it's so busy. It makes my head spin. I mean, it's just like it's an interesting platform, but like I said, I'm prior military and. Some of the stuff that I know what goes on when they say China is messing around with it, I don't really. And now you got me interested about those drones. Now I got to look at that. The Chinese, they're testing drone flights over the United States. Let's see. Rogue Fire says, yeah, that's why Facebook started video reels. Yeah, and even reels, they're so. You go down that rabbit hole, and it's just like. I've caught myself a couple times looking at the reels, and I said, "Wait a minute! I was on there for 40 minutes, one right after the other." Because the cat ones get me. I love the cat ones, or the fishermen over in the Asia Pacific there, the Malaysia or something like that. They're trying to get that fish out of that hole or something like that. It's intriguing. It just it goes back to what No Cure was saying. It's a short attention span. That's what it's geared toward. I mean, it locks you in. So we'll see what happens on that. I've been fascinated with how this is going to unfold, and we're getting close to that next month. As far as what is it? January 19th is the drop date where TikTok has to appeal. It'll be interesting to see if I don't think the Supreme Court will. Now, the thing is, in that article, they said Donald Trump, when he becomes president, he's for TikTok. So he's seeing something, and you're concerned about the drone. Yeah, I got to look at it as far as that goes. I'm just wondering if, they got these companies, and I think they're predominantly Chinese controlled. They display the lights and stuff like that. But when you have massive amount of drones out, I'm not too hip on that. That's especially with what they're doing with the drones over in the Ukrainian Russian war right now, which hopefully that's some good news there that both parties want to come, and it's because of Donald Trump being president, I think, from what they're saying, come to the table and talk about peace as far as that goes, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try and find something out about that. The drones there, Rogue. That's interesting as far as what's going on, because like I said, I saw the clip and I was almost going to click on it, but I got sidetracked to something like that. So I'm going to follow up on that. That's an interesting article as far as that goes. Let's see, what else do we got here? Yeah, I wanted to bring that up about the TikTok as far as that goes, and it's an interesting aspect. So that took us to 2 hours here. So we're going to probably go ahead and exit stage left here, and let's see, studio media. Let me get my phone here because I got the list of people. Oh, what happened here? What did I hit? I got an open mic. Oh, I know what it did. It's the phone. See, my phone, I gotta plug in to, even though with the volume down, it's still activated and stuff like that. So it was the phone itself. Okay, but I still have all the, because I reset my my Rumble Studios on the desktop, so I have all the comments here. So I'm going to go down the list of. I want to say thank you to Tony D, or to Tim Fan 40. Thank you for being here from Michigan. Greatly appreciated. Thank you, Tony D, coming in from Warner Robins, Georgia. My brother veteran, my good friend and fellow broadcaster. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, Tina, a Jersey girl. She was here coming in from New Jersey. Thank you very much, No Cure, who on Twitch, as well as Jared on YouTube. Thank you for bearing with me, this knucklehead. I appreciate it as far as that goes. I appreciate you being here. And let's see. Thank you, Rogue Fire, coming in from Australia, down under. Greatly appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much as far as that goes. Again, Jared Brobeck on YouTube, who's, again, thank you. We got that all squared away. Interesting. That is literally what makes live streaming so interesting. I'm talking with people all around the world, and you're down there, Jared, down in Florida, a fellow New Yorker, and it's you being here. I've been doing this for quite some time, and it reminds me so much of when my grandfather used to be doing the shortwave radio and stuff. This is a little bit more interactive and stuff like that. Plus, so I appreciate you being here. Ted Hicks was in the house. Ted Hicks, great guy. Ted Hicks, he does when he does do Thursday nights or Friday nights, he does Late Night Parent. Check him out on YouTube, Late Night Parent. That's where he puts his broadcasts. He's a good friend. I've known him for a while. Good fellow New Yorker down there in Long Island. He's probably in Manhattan right now. Let's see. Who else do we have? Truth Seeker was in the house on YouTube. Thank you, Truth, for being here, and thank you for the follow as far as that goes. Greatly appreciated. We had Smoking Schizo, brother Air Force veteran, fellow civil engineer squadron member, Go Prime Beef, and he broadcasts Smoking Schizo, SMOKING SCHIZO. Thank you very much, Smoking. He broadcasts on Twitch, and I want to say thank you for the viewers that were watching the live broadcast here on. Let's see. We've got 6 viewers over there on X Live. Thank you very much. I love X Live. They got to bring the numbers into Rumble though. I want to say thank you for the 1 viewer that I have on Rumble, 1 viewer on local, 3 people on Twitch, and hopefully Kick is. I got a lot of deleting on Kick. Kick is not doing too well. And then Facebook, we just got the hot link. We're not going to be live streaming on Facebook for a while. I don't know what's going on with the connection there, but I want to say thank you for those viewers watching on the replay, and as well as thank you to the folks that are listening on the Spotify for Creators on Spotify and all those other fine audio platforms I put this on an audio pod. So thank you very much there. So with that, I think that's about it. I always make it a point to say thank you for those people that have taken a little bit of their time to listen to this knucklehead. And, hopefully you got a different perspective. I always like bringing a little bit of my community as far as what's going on and stuff like that. So I really appreciate the little bit of time that you spend here and stuff like that. It's greatly appreciated and stuff. I don't look forward to you spending the whole time, but if you want, you can go ahead and do so at your leisure. But I do appreciate it, and it's well noted and stuff. All right, folks, I'm going to get my day started here, and the missus she's already starting her cleaning here and stuff. Today's Monday, so she does her. I got to stay out of her way, so I'm going to probably. What's that?
I'm a cleaning lady.
Oh, okay, the cleaning lady. No, that's the one thing. When I retired, she said, what's the most important thing? Stay away from her, or stay out of her way on Mondays. So I got to do that. I got to make myself scarce here for the next hour or so. So we're going to go ahead and exit stage left, folks. Again, thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. This is Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on Rumble Studios, broadcasting out to Twitch, YouTube, X Live. And thank you, Jared. No cure. Thank you. And for the morning stream. Thank you for being here, my friend. Greatly appreciated. And we'll be talking to you. You all have a great one on this Tuesday, or no, this Monday. I say Tuesday. I'm thinking about the audio podcast tomorrow already. But thank you for this December 9th, 2024. You all have a great one. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks. And we're out of here with the outro music. Take care. God bless.